Alrighty, welcome to the video. This is probably going to be one of the most important videos that I put out this year. So I was reading a blog post. By the way, do you like the mustache? Awesome, perfect. It's actually in regards to the race that I just did, the Ironman race. So it's number 2 that I've completed. The first one that I actually did, the first one was not a full swim. Unfortunately, because there was a lot of fog and they couldn't save you in case you were drowning. So that's always a kind of a big factor. And then this one was a full one. Well, not a full one, it was 70.3 instead of 140.6. But anyway, on the way there, I was looking at a unbelievable, probably one of those blog posts that you read and you say, holy shit, this makes a lot of sense. So let me go over a couple of notes that I took over this. Obviously from the title, you pretty much understand what's going on with this. Number 1 is without effort, life tends towards chaos, okay? And the first thing that I say about that is that the pole of entropy, which is into chaos, which is not order, is relentless. It's relentless. If you don't do anything for weeks, you will get chubby. If you don't make sales calls, nothing will happen. By the way, this is nature. This is evolution. There's nothing we can do besides put energy into this. Everything decays. Disorder is the default. Disorder is the default. You don't make your bed once. You don't shower once. You don't say I love you once. Okay? Why am I saying all this? Because I have a decent amount of notes that I'm going to talk about this. But this is why we have to do this every single day. This is the why. This is the why. Why we have to do this every day. Because if we don't do it every day, it tends towards chaos. Order takes energy. Order is discipline. Order is momentum. Order is not motivation. It is not when you feel like it. It is not because you emotionally are drawn to it, okay? This is massive. This is everything. A tree doesn't take in water, it dies. The natural cause of anything you don't put energy toward is essentially chaos, which is essentially anxiety or depression, that whole thing. So what I wrote down here is that the universe slides naturally to disorder, which I just talked about. You have to expend energy to create stability and structure. So if you don't expend energy, okay, this is in every area of our life. This is with our job, in our relationships, with our body. If we don't expend energy learning, growing, we will die, okay? It is not immediate. It is not in the next month or year. It is over time. It is over time the tree decays. It is over time the human body starts getting out of shape, okay? I know this because if I don't go to the gym for 2 or 3 days, I know, okay? I do a big race, I take a day off, like yesterday, and I get right back at it. The Patagonia founder said this: the hardest thing in the world is to simplify your life because everything is pulling you to be more and more complex. So we literally need to, and then as entropy increases on its own, to make things orderly is to add energy. Order requires effort. This is what I said. In conclusion, if effort is expended incorrectly, you lose order. So I can expend energy, but it's not on where I should be expending energy, okay? Social media, drama, TV, movies, bad food, not going to the gym, waking up late, too much cell phone, too much social media, too much email. That's easy. You're expending energy, but it's not in the right area. So then chaos ensues, okay? So It's actually using energy in the correct manner to create the right order. You have to expend energy in the correct manner to create the right order. This is success. That's my quote. So if you expend it in the wrong area, expect chaos. If you expend it in the right area, you are essentially creating order. You are essentially ordering chaos, because chaos is the default. Chaos is what happens, okay? It's not like you stop doing something and it will always be clean, your room or your garage or your car, or your tank is always full in your car. If you clean your car once, the natural order or the default is chaos. The default is entropy. It's relentless, and it is always happening, okay? So if you expend energy in the right way, that is success. So it's not about, there's two levels here. Number one is that you actually have to expend energy. Nothing can be given to you. I can't give you a good body. I could potentially give you money, but is that happiness? Because you're not actually expending. Actually, if you want to take that further, expending energy in the right area creates discipline. It creates order. If you create order and you start seeing that the order is actually giving you success, that is happiness. Because you're expending energy to clean your room, you're seeing a result from you expending energy in the right fashion, and then you're happy because you actually cleaned your room. It's with anything, okay? This video is deep. It's really deep. It's more about nature, our minds, and consistency. So I just completed my Ironman, and my coach, I called her and I told her I just wasn't happy with the results. It was just not the results I wanted. I did not run. I actually ran really good. I biked all right. I swam terribly. And I'm just better than that. I was not expending my energy correctly in training. I was not. And I told her I want better results. And she just wrote, consistency is king. Consistency is king. If you want to learn about habits, Mini Habits is a great book. Atomic Habits is a great book. Power of Habit is a great book. Plenty of books on that. But actually understanding not how to build habits, but this is more about what is the natural default cause of doing nothing. Doing nothing, the default cause is more chaos. Or is chaos if there is no chaos, okay? You win one championship, there's another season. You say, I love you, you have a very passionate lovemaking session. It doesn't end. It goes, it continues. Relentless is the best way to actually quantify this. Relentless draw to chaos. So you have to expend it to create order. That gives you success, and that gives you happiness. That's the video of the day. Tomorrow I have just actually made it. Interview with me by someone that's amazing. I'll talk to you guys soon. If you guys have any questions, leave them in the comments below.